It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Here we go. Western Conference battles, always fun. This time, it's the San Antonio Spurs intent on protecting home court. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory. And guys, they had trouble finding a way to win the first two matchups, but they put together a nice win last time out and can tie things up here.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game, and for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Lakers 5 right now. Paul Millsap out there with Bogut. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then there's Slim. And it's Barton in at the point guard position. Millsap a screen. Here's Ingram. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Houston.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Here is Slim following the score by Tony Parker. A floater and the rejection by Leonard. Aldridge kicks to Parker. A three ball. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And stolen by Aldridge. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. They need this, and it's sent back by Aldridge. They recover it. Barton, no luck.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here is Aldridge, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Leonard kicks to Parker. 6 to shoot. Now Leonard. It's hauled in by Bogut. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Barton, covered by Parker. Banked in off the glass. Barton's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Parker outside. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. The shot misses, and it's the Lakers the other way. Stevenson kicks to Millsap. To the inside. Barton. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Parker passes to Green. Parker dishes to Dedmon. Parker kicks to Aldridge. 11 feet away, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Aldridge has got his first basket.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
And the pass to Ingram. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
No good from Bogut. San Antonio leading by 4. Parker passes to Aldridge. The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Julius Randle's checked in for Andrew Bogut.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Ingram passes to Barton. A floater. Good. Barton's got 8.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Parker. 8 points for Aldridge.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Lakers trail by 6. Stevenson kicks to Barton. The shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Stevenson, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Gasol. And another. Another basket for San Antonio.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Here's Barton. He's got 8. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Connects from three-point range. Stevenson's got 5.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Here's Barton, covered by Mills. Picked by Randle. There's a screen. Here's Barton. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's Mills after the basket by Los Angeles. The dish to Gasol. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers trail by 5.
Simmons. That's his first personal foul.
On the wing, Stevenson. He has 5. Pass to Ingram. Lets it go from the wing.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Ooh, a forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in this game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
Larry Nance is checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson comes in for Slim. Wasted no time on that one. Clark's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Johnson outside. There's a screen. Stevenson outside. Mills with the steal. All alone. Finishes the push with a slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Julius Randle. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Pushing it up. Here's Simmons, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And there's the whistle. On the shot, took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Looking at the game for Barton, he's already got 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Here's Simmons. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. And here's Mills for 3, and the call will be against David Lee. That's his first foul. 7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's... And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
You know, our attitude approaching the game has been...
Greg, it's got to be more than just attitude, right? I mean, ultimately, don't you have to have guys step up and produce in some cases or even overproduce?
You do, but really it is about attitude and confidence. I mean, those are the 2 elements that if you bring to the table, you really will have a chance to beat anyone. And so don't discount that attitude when you're on a roll. They call it getting your swag on today. Back in the day, it was called having your mojo working.
Right.
So same thing, and you can ride that for quite a ways.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio foul. Spurs making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Robinson's checked in. Now here's Parker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
Bogut with a screen on Parker. Back to Millsap. From outside the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass on.
Parker with it. He has 5. Rejected by Millsap. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And he gets it to go. And here is Parker. Outside, Green. Outside, Aldridge. They set the pick. Back to Green. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Green's got 5.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Barton. He's got 9. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Slimmy's checked in for the Lakers. And another basket for the Lakers.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And San Antonio has possession following the bucket by the Lakers. Green dishes to Parker. 6 to shoot. That one bounces around and comes back out.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Here's Barton. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kicks to Parker. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles, and Millsap slams it in.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Now, here's Stevenson. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 3. And stolen by Aldridge. And here we go. Parker heading to the hoop. And he gets it to go. Parker's got 7 points in the game.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Here is Slim. 9 points last game out. There's a screen by Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Barton. A rebound by the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Lakers trail. Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in. Barton's got 11.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
outside Leonard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Here's Barton, covered by Parker, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Here's Barton. 11 points in the game. Aldridge with some nice D.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Parker with no one around, and yep. Finally drops after rolling around the rim. Parker's got 9.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas Robinson. Down low. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Green. And that's now 11 points for Parker. Martin passes to Randall. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. And here we go.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Barton after the basket by San Antonio. Picked by Randall. Looking to end the run. Los Angeles with another miss.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. The Lake was able to retain possession here. Here's Barton. He's got 11. Shot off the screen. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 12 points for Slim.
Boy, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. To the inside. Gasol. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Lakers trail by 8. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Barton dishes to Randall. Rejected by Gasol. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Ahead. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Barton. Here's Ingram. No good with the triple. Parker against Millsap. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's good on the assist. Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thanks again, Doris. So it's the Spurs now after the basket by the Lakers. Lee passes to Simmons. Back to Lee. Gasol's in the post. He's defended by Randall, and Gasol slams it in.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. He has 9 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Randall kicks to Barton. To the inside. And Gasol sends it back. 1:33 left in the first half of the game. Dishes it to Clark. Johnson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Lee gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Barton. He's got 11. Johnson the screen. Barton kicks to Nance. San Antonio with the rebound. Lee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Here's Simmons. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Barton. He dishes it to Johnson. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Simmons dishes to Mills. And it's off from three-point range. And so we wrap up the first half. Spurs lead by 14.
Well, Pop, a solid halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime. San Antonio did not hesitate to set the pace. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on a 10-4 run to start things off. And it was a 9-point lead for them as they finished the first quarter. Then in quarter number 2. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Really an extraordinary game for Slim. He has 12 points and a couple of nice steals, too. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he's put on display here today.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Bill Barton is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's Slim. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's Bogut, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Millsap, the shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Outside Aldridge. Inside. And a strong finish with two hands.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Shooting one. First personal foul, team special.
The Spurs shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Lakers trail by 18. Here's Ingram. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Nice move. And finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Parker kicks to Dedmon. Pass to Aldridge. Parker outside. Leonard on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And Parker with the basket on the assist from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
The Lakers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Parker outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. 5 to shoot. Shot left block, and it's San Antonio with another.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And Stevenson kicks to Barton. Bogut with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Bogut. Sinks that one from a post. Bogut's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Now here's Parker. He's got 15. Green kicks to Dedmon. And there's the feed to Aldridge. And that one's good. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Millsap passes to Ingram. Alley-oop try, but he stays with it. Rebound, San Antonio. Parker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, They've got a big lead.
Here's Barton, and the call will be against Tony Parker. And that'll be his third foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Stevenson dishes to Barton. Bogut with a screen on Parker. Barton kicks to Millsap. Bogut the pass to Millsap. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Barton. They get it back. Robinson takes it off the glass. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Parker. 15 points in the game. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. 16 points for Aldridge.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
The pass to Robinson. Here's Barton, covered by Parker. And that one's good. Barton's got 14 points.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Now here's Parker. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Aldridge against Robinson. They kick it out to Green. 16 feet away, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 18 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And it's blocked. And now Parker pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. Parker's got 6 points in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's Stevenson following the score by Tony Parker. That one goes. Count it.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
The floater. And the layup is good. Parker's got 19 points.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
And the Lakers making a change here. Randall's checked in. Millsap dishes the Barton. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Now here's Mills. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Now the dish to Stevenson. And it's blocked. To the right side. This one for 3. Good. Clark's got... Six.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Outside Millsap. There's the pick. Mills with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Oh, a nice defensive play. To disrupt the alley-oop. Stevenson outside. Millsap up top. There's a screen by Robinson. Passes to Stevenson. Millsap has the open look. Poked away. Robinson kicks to Millsap. Stevenson outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Picked by Randall. Barton passes to Randall. Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. Cans the shot from the wing. Millsap's got 9.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And the foul on Will Barton. And some changes here for the Lakers. Nance comes in for Thomas Robinson, and it's Johnson in for Paul Millsap.
Nance. Johnson.
And here's Mills from the arc, but they recover it. Here's the screen. Here's Lee, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Lee's got his second bucket of the night.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Here's Barton. 16 points for him. Mills with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Stevenson drives in. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
It's been a solid outing for Stevenson. He's got 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. Kicks it to Simmons. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Clark. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Shot's good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Dishes it to Mills. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Lee kicks to Clark. There's the screen. Here's Gasol. Randall grabs the board. LA's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Johnson outside. To the paint. It's tipped. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And it's Clutch slamming it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack. That's
exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Now Smart. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And San Antonio has possession. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Dedmon in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5.
Shooting for San Antonio, Tony.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
At the line for 2.
And Tony Parker drops them both. And Los Angeles guys shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pau Gasol's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's D in for Parker. And the Lakers also making a switch. Barton's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Ingram passes to Millsap. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Here's Murray. Rebound the Lakers.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Millsap with it. Now Green defending. Millsap dishes to Barton. Outside Robinson. Here is Slim, defended by Gasol. Robinson goes in, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. Lance Stevenson's checked in for the Lakers.
Welcome fans to the FIBA World Tournament. Lakers substitution.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. They grab their own miss. Puts up the baby hook. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Thomas Robinson. Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. San Antonio leading by 21. Leonard attacking. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Millsap a screen. Here's Barton. Aldridge is covering. Here's Millsap. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Stevenson against Leonard. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Lee's checked in for San Antonio. Gasol against Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Leonard, that's for 2. And Stevenson pulls it in. Stevenson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Out to the right wing. And here's Millsap from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists tonight. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
Your Spurs. Murray. 2.
And he's good on the second. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Barton. He's covered by Murray. Robinson kicks to Millsap. Feeds it to Stevenson. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Again, Millsap missing. Spurs leading by 21. Outside Leonard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Leonard playing extremely well. He has 15 points and 2 blocks.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Barton passes to Millsap. Here's Barton. He's covered by Murray. Back to Millsap. Pass to Ingram. A step-back shot here. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Shoots from 14. The shot is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Millsap a screen. Here's Barton. He's covered by Murray. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Leonard kicks to Murray. No one near him. The Lakers with the rebound. Millsap's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Stevenson outside. Takes the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Here's Murray. Picked by Lee. Now Murray. Outside Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Again, Leonard missing.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And the basket by Stevenson.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individualism.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Here's Barton. They get a hand on it. Unhindered, going all the way.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia Robinson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Thomas Robinson.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's Barton after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. The 10-footer. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lee.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Anderson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be Lance Stevenson. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
And that's what you got to do. Never be afraid to remind someone what their role is. And they're a lot better off because of how vocal he is.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Anderson with the ball. Lee outside. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
They get a hand on it. Here's Murray. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Timeout called the Lakers.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He focused next on what he feels will be their most reliable offensive approach, which is the use of ball screens and the pick and roll. That's a play we should be seeing a lot of. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris. Spurs leading by 23. Offensive rebound. Dedmon kicks to Oubre. Anderson dishes to Oubre. There's a good screen. Inside. Here is Slim. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Murray kicks to Oubre. No good on the three.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And there's Bogut. That's good on the assist from Stevenson. Stevenson's got his fourth assist in this one. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Bogut.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Spurs.
Clark, they simply ran him off the court.
It was all about the transition game. Fast break points, the difference.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league. And dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
And, guys, you could really almost sense it in the air tonight that they were going to come out and give it everything they had to try to even up the season series 2-2 against the Lakers.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Parker. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Lakers trail by 19. 1:03 left in the game. And he gets it to go. Barton's got 21.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Murray at the elbow. Oubre. The fader. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Here's Murray.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Johnson, the pass to Nance. He feeds it to Barton. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by the Spurs. And the Spurs pushing it up now. The finish, and finished off by Anderson.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Stevenson outside, and so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tony, congratulations on the victory tonight. You made a lot of things happen out here on the court to get everyone involved.
It's the whole team. It's not just me. The whole team did great. We played great defense. And in offense, we moved the ball, took good shots. We were shooting the ball well.
Tony, thanks for the time. Guys, always a humbleness to this group.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Tony Parker.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
He was in a groove.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Hart.